What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be doing another episode of our Road to the Throne in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. Honestly, I haven't recorded one of these videos in a very long time. You know, it's just part of kind of how things have been going for me recently. And honestly, in Season 2, hasn't been a whole lot to grind for. There's no real mode rewards to grind for. Last week, I did pick up this Ron Harper card who is absolutely souped up. He comes with handles, interceptor, lightning launch, pick dodger, pogo stick, strong handle. Like, this card's absolutely elite. And honestly, I'm leaning into maybe even starting Ron Harper. I like the card a ton. I might even start him. Like, I'm sorry to MC Dub, but I really do like what Ron Harper does give me on the floor. So, might start Ron Harper and see how that does work for things. I'm still playing Bazelis. I'm still playing Bruce Bowen. A guy I want to figure out how to use is Glenn, but I'm not good with Glenn. So, it's kind of a tough situation. Glenn is obviously really good. I get cooked by him, but I don't really want to use the card. Now, where am I at? Well, I did get level 40. Last week, I got Chris Bosh, added him to the squad. As far as my team rep, I am at Amethyst 3, 29% of the way towards Amethyst 4. I'm getting some Showdown done. I got my 20 games weekly. Why? Because I really want these 2 extra Hall of Fame badges to add to my collection. As far as the game modes, I've been heavy in Breakout so far. I'm at 130 triple threat wins. I'm at 104 clutch time wins. Again, once I get those, I'll add another mode completion card to my collection. And with that, I will get more legend badges to add to my squad. Today and yesterday, I've started the Breakout gauntlet. Haven't gotten a whole ton done. I mean, I've gotten a decent amount done, right? But I've still got a ton to go, right? I'm not even close to getting this thing done, getting this thing complete. But again, we are probably, 33% of the way there, something like that, towards getting the Breakout gauntlet done, which again is going to add another season to basically legend option pack to my squad. So that's kind of the main grind I'm on right now, is getting just working towards that legend badge. And I know it sounds silly, like, Ty, you're doing all of this for legend badges, but at the end of the day, that could be the difference between me winning King of the Court and me not winning King of the Court. And I know it sounds like it's such a small thing, but in reality, like, these are the things that matter. Now, what am I doing with my legend badges? It's common knowledge, at least in the 2K community, to use your legend badges on cards you're gonna maybe be able to eventually sell. The problem is the list of those cards is not very long. Like, I'd need like a Dr. J type card if I were to apply legend badges. Dr. J, Wemby, those type of cards if I were trying to, apply legend badges. And for me, like Legend Rebound Chaser, I feel like I'd be a fool not to give this to Joel Embiid, who is gonna be on my squad probably for the next month or so. Kind of the same thing with On Ball Menace. I feel like I'd be a fool not to give it to Scottie Pippen, who is probably gonna be on my squad for the next month or so. Even Legend Lightning Launch. I feel like I should give it to Scottie Pippen just because I know he's gonna be on the squad for the next month or so. And again, they're small, like these are small details. And obviously, the problem is I'm never gonna be able to sell those cards. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to wait probably until tomorrow to finalize my plans. But the odds are that those legend badges that I have are going to be applied by tomorrow. Again, just trying to take advantage of every week I can and try to make the most of it, especially for like Scottie Pippen, Joel Embiid. Those are 2 cards that are so important in what I do. What could I possibly change? I was even thinking about this for myself. Maybe picking up like a Kawhi Leonard, maybe picking up like a better point guard, maybe even like a Penny Hardaway. But at the end of the day, I don't have enough MT for Penny. I'm not even close. And so it's like, yeah, if I could get those cards, awesome, I would. But I'm not even close to being able to obtain any of those cards. And so for me personally, it's how can I continue to improve my squad each and every day? Well, maybe I can snipe some cards. Maybe I can start grinding my park win streak, which I'll talk about here in a second. But until I finish Breakout, I feel like a lot of these things got to be on the back burner. Even me in Triple Threat Park. Sure, the extra Hall of Fame badge each and every day is going to be fantastic eventually for me to get. But I feel like I really got to prioritize getting these legend badges before anything else. Same thing in Showdown. Right now, I am at, 33 wins. Got this Hall of Fame badge option pack. But once I get to 75, I'll add another legend badge to my collection. So for a lot of people out there, there's no reason to load up and play this game. For me, however, there's every reason to load up and play the game because legend badges matter as much as nearly anything if you are trying to ultimately win King of the Court. So that's kind of the tough part for me is I'm not motivated to grind because, again, there's no excitement just adding legend badges, whereas like last season, there was a ton of excitement to add different, you know, the different cards like a Jack Sigma, like a Jason Kidd, like a Glenn Rice, like the Hidden Gem. There's every reason to be excited about adding these things to your collection, whereas this season, it's way less exciting. So that's kind of the hard part for me, is I feel like I haven't been as motivated to grind the game, when in reality, I need to still grind the game a ton. So it is tough for me. Obviously, again, I've started grinding a little more recently. Again, realizing, okay, I can get, you know, a lot of legend badges. I can really upgrade my squad. The last thing I want to talk about is kind of a long-term plan or a long-term goal. Another thing I'm looking at. Here in the Series 1 collection rewards, for every team I beat, I get an extra Hall of Fame badge. The problem is, I have to lock in all these sets. So again, if I complete these easy challenges, I get an extra Hall of Fame badge. That's awesome. That's great. And at the end of it, I'd add a legend badge to my collection. Awesome. But the problem is I'd have to lock in a lot of MT. So long term, maybe this is something I'm willing to do. For now, I'm just slowly, you know, getting these NBA teams done. Right? Like, I'm not really focused on getting certain stats done from certain teams, but as I am playing through Breakout, I'm getting a lot of these things done. So again, gonna add a legend badge from here, gonna add eventually, hopefully, a legend badge from here, gonna start grinding my park win streak for a Hall of Fame badge. Everything that I am grinding, everything that I'm playing for King of the Court, it's badges. It's not new players, it's not anything crazy. It's badges. It's one of the main things reasons I'm so glad I got Scottie Pippen and Joel Embiid when I did, even though I was super hesitant locking in that MT, is because it's like, since we got these cards, there's really not been any big changes. Like, yeah, at the point guard position there has been with Penny, with Jokic, but again, just in general, there really hasn't been a whole ton. So I am pretty hesitant applying Lightning Launch to Scottie, just because it's like, man, what if I do end up getting Penny? Right now, I'm not close to it, so I'm not worried about it. It's like, what if I do end up getting him? I'm going to want Lightning Launch, so I am pretty hesitant when it comes down to that. I've got to lock in this week and win King of the Court. So let me know down below in the comments, should I use these legend badges? I think for sure I'm going to use Rebound Chaser. I'll probably even use On-Ball Menace. It's just the Lightning Launch that I'm pretty hesitant with. But again, at the end of the day, if these are cards that are going to be on my squad for a while, why not apply badges? You know, like, I guess that's where I'm at. If these are guys that are going to be on my squad for a while, I might as well apply these badges and try to make them as good as possible. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.